Hey ladies, it's Sydney from Syddin Pretty here, back with another video. In fact, this is the first video of 2023, so let's go ahead and give this video a like for that. Let's celebrate. Let's thank God that we made it to another year, okay? If you're new to the channel, you've been perusing around, you like the content, and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now. And if you have yet to do so, make sure you click the link in my description box so that you can get access to the free version of my 5 Keys for Success in Your Healthy Hair Journey guide. In that guide, I help you address some of the mental blockages that could be keeping you from reaching your hair goals. It's the new year, which means now is the perfect time to set your intention and your hair goals for the year. Have you set your hair goals but can't access or afford salon services? No problem, I've got you covered. In honor of the new year, I have bundled up all of my life-changing digital resources to help you rewrite your hair story. Starting today through the month of January, you can get my best-selling hair growth challenge, Growentine, my new ebook, Choosing the Right Products, and the full version of the 5 Keys guide for a fraction of the normal price. Now is your time to learn all of my best techniques for hair care to save you time and money. The days of sifting through hours of confusing content or endlessly spending on product are over. Now through Friday, you can get the bundle for 30% off the total retail price. After Friday, the bundle will be 20% off. And don't forget, you can use Klarna at checkout to get the bundle for just 4 interest-free payments of $15.75. Buy more and save more when you get the bundle this month only. The link is in the description box. Alright, so if you've been following me for any amount of time, especially since my most recent hair setback, which almost happened a year ago. It was in February of 2022. Then you know that my hair was over-processed at my last salon visit. This absolutely wreaked havoc on my hair. So what you're seeing in the pictures to the left of the screen were of my hair prior to this incident. My hair was on the right track, okay? I was having a few setbacks, like not being able to get my hair trimmed during the pandemic did cause me to have to take a few inches off and different things like that here and there. But for the most part, my hair was on a upward track until that day. So if you'd like to hear more about that story, make sure that you check out the playlist entitled My Hair Journey, because I literally documented the process from A to Z. So I had to put a contingency plan in place that was centered around my existing regimen. The reality is my existing regimen is already one built to actively repair and prevent damage. But with my hair having experienced something as catastrophic as being overprocessed, I had to kind of move a little bit differently, okay? Now, one of the first parts of my hair to suffer, of course, were my edges, because they are some of the most fragile hairs for my particular head and on a lot of people's hair. So what I decided to do was cut off my edges, as you can see in the beginning of the video. They just had to go, because I knew if I left them on there, they would continue to stay the same length due to the friction that would normally be applied to them through day-to-day activities. I also gave it a few weeks to see if treating it and different things like that was going to be able to help it, but it was pretty evident that for me to maintain the level of hair quality, I teach you all about hair quality all the time on my channel. For me to maintain the level of hair quality that I desire within my hair, I was going to have to get rid of these overprocessed ends, because at the end of the day, the integrity of those hair strands were a done deal. All I could do at this point was maintain. So I ended up doing a bob cut, as you saw in the video, and I did another one several months later. I did 2 bob cuts in the year of 2022, and I did those in order to help me avoid big chopping. So I essentially had a big chop effect without necessarily having the big chop, if that made sense. I let my hair grow out for a little bit, and then once it got to a certain point, I cut it again. once I went back to relaxing my hair at home, how I like to do it, the texture of my hair was gradually restored. Not in the over processed ends, but I was able to relax my new growth to the standard that I relax my new growth to, which is where it's not bone straight. There's still texture in the hair. This, of course, brought back the body. This brought back the volume and the strength in my hair. So as my hair continued to grow out, it naturally strengthened and got fuller over time. I did do a little bit of protective styling here and there, as you can see these box braids. And then in November of 2022, again, like I said, that's when I did the second chop. So basically what I wanted to show you all in this video is the update since my last chop in November. I actually cut my hair twice since then, but what you're seeing on this video is my most recent picture of my hair, which was taken a few days ago prior to me relaxing my new growth at 8 weeks. And as you can see, it's growing very well, even considering the fact that I cut my hair again since the cut in November. I cut it again in December. So I have a ponytail. I was super shocked to find that my hair could fit in a ponytail the other day because it wasn't able to just a few weeks ago. We are definitely making progress, and I know for sure that in 2023, my hair will start to look more like what it used to. Despite this occurrence, and it kind of throwing a monkey wrench into my overall game plan, this situation, believe it or not, was needed, okay? Because it taught me to trust myself. I did not trust myself, right? Especially when it came to relaxing my hair, because I didn't feel like it was my thing. Because yes, I'm a hairstylist, but I don't necessarily specialize in that service. Did not trust myself, right? So even though what I had going on was obviously working for me, I still felt this inner need, or this outer need that I was paying too much, or this outer projection of a need that I was paying too much attention to convince me that I needed to go and allow somebody else's hands in my head. So it was a lesson learned, okay? It's almost like if you're a child and your mom tells you not to touch the stove, and when she's not around, you touch it and you get burned. And it's a hard lesson learned, but now you understand why she told you no. I actually did that when I was a kid. That's why I'm bringing it up. But it was a hard lesson learned, and I find that a lot of you all may be able to relate to that, because I've seen so many times where my clients, both in the salon and here online, will get access to solutions that actually work, such as Growentine, such as choosing the right products, where I give y'all bona fide product recommendations, tried and true techniques to help you heal and restore your hair right from the comfort of your own home. But then, even though what they're doing is working for them, because an influencer comes out tomorrow and says everybody's using strawberry juice on their hair for rapid hair growth, they will start to question whether or not they have found what really works for them. So then they'll deviate from their regimen and experience these unnecessary setbacks. We have to learn that once you start to put in that work of educating yourself, you're doing your due diligence, things are starting to move forward. Stay open to learning new, but learn to trust yourself, right? As long as you're equipping yourself with the right education, information, and knowledge, nobody can render the care and the love to you more than you can when you are empowered with the right information and the right knowledge. So, ladies, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that this inspires you if you're currently experiencing some form of a setback to keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Trust yourself. Even when you are in the hands of a professional, when you are equipping yourself with the right information and you notice something is off, it's okay to speak up, stand up, and advocate for yourself. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like more like it, be sure to check out my playlist entitled My Hair Journey. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and definitely get that New Year bundle so that you can start your healthy hair journey off the right way. daily moisturizer for your tresses that won't weigh it down, make sure that you click the link in the description box now to learn more about the Scalp Perfector from Azara Cosmetics. Azara Cosmetics, hair care for all.